Hi everyone, welcome to Skylight Tarot. I hope everyone is doing great and amazing. So today's pick a card reading is person on your mind, their deep dark feelings for you. Okay, so if this is something that you're interested to find that out with me, please stay tuned. But please know that this is a general, collective, and timeless reading. So take what resonates and leave out what is not resonating with you. So we are checking person on your mind, their deep dark feelings for you. Pile number one. Pile number one, we have labor of love. Pile number two, we have joy. And pile number three, we have restraint. Oh, okay. So pile number one is number 8, labor of love. Pile number two is number 19, joy. And pile number three is number 2, restraint. If you're feeling called to any of the cards based on the creative, the message, or perhaps the numbers, you can get started. However, if you're someone who basically selects pile using zodiac sign, you can use your sun sign, moon sign, ascendant, Venus, whatever works your case. And just in case you don't know, simply go by your birthday month. Pile number one, Gemini, Cancer, Aries, Taurus. Pile number two, Sagittarius, Virgo, Leo, and Pisces. Pile number three, Capricorn, Libra, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Okay, so these are your options and your choices, and I'll see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile number one. So those of you who resonated with number 8, labor of love, this is going to be a reading. We are checking person on your mind, their deep dark feelings for you. Person on your mind, their deep dark feelings for pile number 1. All right. Deep dark feelings for you, labor of love. Four of discs. Just one thing that's coming to my mind before we actually get started with this thing. This person's energy is very much scattered. It's like all over the place. And channeling that energy into relationship direction, trying to understand what do they want out of this connection, where do they want to take this connection, is something that's very, very challenging for this person. Now let's find out what's coming through the tarot. But this is just one of the side messages that are coming to me. If you feel that way, that your person is actually doing so, then this is your reading. Or maybe you would want some more efforts from this person and it's just not coming in because you feel that this person is just scattered everywhere else. Okay, so we have 4 of discs, we have Knight of discs, we have Ace of swords, we have King of cups, King of cups, 2 cards, just one. We have Justice, and at the bottom we have the World, Soul. The Chariot, this person lacks stability to take this connection forward. Something is just coming up. I don't know why it's coming in their deep dark feelings. Queen of discs, the Star. I need to cover this up. We have the Star. We have the devil. I think we need to cover this up as well. Okay, and then something fell down, and at the bottom we have Six of Swords, and we have Eight of Pentacles, which is also the energy here. And then we have the Magician, Six of Swords, Eight of Swords, High Priestess, Tower, Eight of Cups, Nine of Discs. This person doesn't want to put in the efforts. They don't know. They don't know. It's more like, oh, I don't want to get demonetized because of it's YouTube. Anything can happen. All right. I hope nothing is visible. Everyone is covered. Everyone has clothes. Everyone is covered. Good. So, one thing that I'm very much clearly picking up is this person is shying away from taking responsibility and doing the work. It's more like responsibility, work, commitment, effort drives them crazy. And like I said, with channeling that energy into effort, relationships is a question mark for this person. Now, these are the underlying and shadow energies as well, based on whatever that we have seen in the cards. Now, here, because most of the time, what this person is actually doing is just trying to run away. There is Tower, there is High Priestess, there is Eight of Cups. Either something that they are still energetically attached to, and which is why they are unable to focus here. Okay, because it looks like for them to move forward with you in this relationship, they have to energetically, or literally, maybe in 3D, in reality as well, cut cords from someone in the past. For a lot of you, you could be dealing with someone who's still attached to their ex, whose emotions are still, it looks like they haven't got the clarity, or that healing hasn't happened. Because had this been the situation where King of Cups is coming here, Ace of Swords is coming here, the Devil is coming here, the Star is coming here, this relationship definitely looks like something that they would want. Okay, they feel that your energy and the way that you are with this person is very, very healing to them. It's giving them good vibe. All right, but it looks like energetically this person is still holding on. you know they feel that giving you something, that means they have to let the other person go, and I'm not sure whether this person is interested to let someone go, but they don't want to let you go either, because you look like a very good option to them. You seem like justice. You seem like something that they would really want. They're not going to let you go. Maybe the relationship from the past was something that was very, very emotionally toxic, and this person is still very much emotionally stuck. There is a high possibility where this person is still contemplating and energetically connected to that person, in the sense of trauma, in the sense of lack, in the sense of emotional unavailability. And when they have found you, in the past, this kind of triggers that wound. Like their wishes got fulfilled because you and them are together, but then there's still some sort of a holding back. They're still keeping their feelings, they're still keeping themselves very much contained. You don't feel that this person is emotionally or literally present with you. You don't feel that in a correct way this relationship is going somewhere. Clarify, let's just clarify a few of the cards. Clarify, what do I want to clarify first? Okay, let's take 1 cards as a clarifier. Four of discs to the chariot. We have six of discs. They're not ready to give because they're giving. Yeah, and then we have the strength at the bottom. So this is like when someone is actually not willing to, that even if they want to, there's like such, I would say the distribution of emotions is just not for you. It's for someone else as well. So what you get is very limited version. Limited version, yes, that's the word for it. You are getting a very limited version of this person. There is no movement forward, there's nothing happening. You deserve someone to nurture this connection, you deserve that commitment and everything, but what they give to you is basically a reduced version of it. We have the Fool and we have the Hierophant. This is when Fool is actually not coming into the Hierophant's responsibility, wisdom, and everything, and they're just coming across as someone who's very carefree. This person could be someone, like I said, you deserve, let's just say, 100% of their attention, and what they are giving to you is 40% to 50%. 50% is actually more, 40%. Ace of Swords to the Star. Page of Cups. And then Four of Cups. They spend a lot of time perhaps thinking about you, and then they go back to what happened to me in the past. What should I do with this person now? So that breakthrough from the past has not yet happened. That's their deep dark feelings. That energetic cords from the past has not yet happened. For a lot of you, this could not be just one person. This is like series of different relationship, and they not healing those relationship and getting into one relationship after the other, and then of course carrying that baggage. King of Cups to the Devil. The Choice. It's basically the Lover's card, and here it has Seven of Wands. Even though there is a very strong, even though you seem like a good choice, but then they're still distracted. Their emotions are still distracted on the past person or on someone with whom they feel that attachment or perhaps that stuckness with. Okay, it could be a pattern, it could be an actual person. Take it how it resonates based on your situation. Doesn't necessarily have to be a third party as such, but third party definitely impacting this relationship in terms of energies, in terms of traumas, in terms of them holding back. Clarify Justice and the Magician. We have the Tower. And then we have King of Swords. It's not that the truth is not being enlightened to them. They know, they understand that they have to take responsibility. They have to start giving things to you, but they are just all over the place emotionally. They're like, how am I supposed to give when I'm energetically connected to this person? And that release that needs to happen. Are they working on it? Clarify this oh, clarify this labor of love. Let me take different cards. Refresh. Dance. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. This is when someone actually decides to let go of the memories of the past, in terms of trauma, in terms of good memories, in terms of attachment, in terms of obsessions, in terms of love, physical attraction, anything. Pile number one. I need to take some advice. I don't know why. I'm just called to take some advice for you guys. Should I? Should I not? I'm not sure. Okay, let's get some more information on this person. Is it like what kind of a relationship or this attachment? Sorry for the loud noise. My drawer got stuck. Maybe that was the reason. Your person is stuck. A push is needed. Push is needed. That's your advice. Is that the case? Is that this tower so that they sort of realize and start valuing you? Pile number one, do you have to walk away? Deadline, time running out, on edge, intervention, guarded, past trauma, building up walls, defensive, blocked heart chakra, ghost, disappearing, cold and distant, no contact, leaving behind, get away, run away in the sunset, begin a new adventure, go on a vacation. I see there is a lot that this person, facade, putting on a front, people pleaser, hidden motives, weird behavior. This person is not ready to be in a relationship or to give into this relationship. No matter how intense this connection feels, they are actually looking. If someone is admitting file number one that, oh yeah, you are the perfect choice after a very toxic relationship, you are someone who's more like a wish fulfillment, you are someone who's God sent. This is the justice universe is doing. Don't you also deserve that justice? Or it's just up to them to deserve the justice through you, and you get nothing in return. Walk away. That's my. It's of course depending on the type of a relationship with you are in. But if someone is actually very much guarded, is not respecting you, is not being consistent to you, very hot and cold, someone is not invested into this connection. And if someone is not invested into this connection, should you be invested in this connection? So you need to look at things differently. Okay. If you have an emotional attachment with this person, you need to heal that attachment and you need to walk away. This is something which is the toughest thing in the world to do. Okay, because this person is not invested, it'll gonna get you more hurt. Heal your attachment and then revisit whether this relationship is worth doing something or not. Second thing is that if you are, and again I'm repeating, guys, use your discernment. Don't break up with your person just because I'm telling you. Break up with your person because my advice is resonating with you. Okay, and even if it's resonating with you, you have your free will. So don't post shitty comments in the comment section that how dare you tell me to break up with my person. No, for those of you who really needed that reassurance and wanted someone else to actually back it up, for those people, if you don't want to take the advice section, please skip it ahead. But again, my intention of getting into this video is basically to spread awareness that relationships are not difficult. Love is not painful. Love is not scary. You don't have to overgive into love. You don't have to save anyone. You don't have to, want validation from people. So here I'm telling you, pile number one, to give some shock to this person. If you are not getting something in return, it's not manipulation. It is just realizing your value and walking away from something which is not aligned with you. Okay, and if this is not aligned with you, please leave this person because they are not invested here. So why are you investing your energies here? The second part is that if you're not that emotionally invested, then you can definitely continue, but you should not actually attach yourself to any outcome that this will going to lead to somewhere. No, it doesn't work like that. So what I'm telling you here is that whatever this person is doing, they acknowledge the fact that, oh, you're so great and everything, and maybe that kind of gives you some sort of an ego boost or some sort of a validation. But is this emotionally making you very, very satisfied and safe? If no is the answer, then you need to walk away from this person. You need to give exactly what this person is giving to you. Otherwise this equation will never gonna change, and you're never gonna know what you truly deserve. So it's all up to you. Okay, pile number one. But like I said, the advice part is just yours to take, whether you want to take it or not. All right, so thank you so much. Bye bye, and take care of yourself. Hi, Paltu. So, those of you who resonated with the joy, this is going to be a reading. We're checking person on your mind, their deep dark feelings for you. So, if this is something that you're interested to find out with me, please stay tuned. But please know this is a general and collective reading, okay? So, don't take things to your heart. If it's resonating with you, it's resonating with you. If it's not resonating with you, it is not resonating with you. Okay, person on your mind, their deep dark feelings for you, pile number 2. 3 of swords, 8 of swords, 9 of cups, the wheel, 5 of wands. There's a very funny thing that's coming to my mind. Anyway, there's no need to laugh, but I was just looking at this girl's face. And it just came to me. Anyway, kind of reminded me of something. Ace of Cups, a fortitude, 8 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. And at the bottom, we have 6 of Cups, we have Queen of Pentacles, we have the Star, we have Knight of Swords, we have the Chariot. Their deep dark feelings is actually very happy because we have joy here. You know what I'm getting here, but now there's a different message coming altogether. This person is looking at you and judging you. It's like they are looking at you with so many different perspectives, having just one clarity in their mind, and it's just judging you. I'm getting the feeling judging that, oh, that's what pile 2 is. Or maybe you are looking at this person with complete clarity and they kind of know that you're judging them. This person felt that when they wanted to do this new beginning in their life, okay, something definitely got ended here. Maybe you guys are not talking or you guys are not together. This is more like you came into their life as a wish fulfillment. When they walked away from something that was not serving them, that was very, very toxic, that was keeping them stuck. So, as in when they walked away from stuckness, they met you. And when they had met you with this 9 of Cups and 8 of Cups coming in here, it kind of felt very, very fated. You know, they fought, they got wiser, they fought for this connection, but somewhere down the line, now they're questioning everything. They're judging you, they're questioning everything, whether this connection has what I thought it to be, or this connection is something that is just a conflict, just a lesson. 6 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Star, or basically a way to show them the direction towards their own sovereignty. Really? That means your person is very wise, or if it's your energy, you are someone who's very wise. Because it looks like, I want to clarify this Ace of Cups first. Excuse me. And ignore the construction boy noises. It's just right above my head. We have Queen of Discs. It looks like for a lot of you, this person is very, very grateful to have met you. Like you gave them a different perspective. You made them a better, independent person. You changed their viewpoint. Something in them has definitely gotten illuminated. Queen of Wands. This is when they were actually nurturing a kind of connection which was not serving them. The heartbreak sort of kind of involves something which is, in terms of cheating, in terms of, maybe the relationship that they were in, they got cheated. Okay. And when they, okay, I'm actually having a lot of questions right now. What is this Ace of Cups? Is it something related to pile number two, or this is something that's the blue would be file number two, otherwise it's something else. No, it's something else. It's not you. It was another relationship that they were nurturing. It was a relationship that they were nurturing for a really long time. Queen of Pentacles, it's more like a dedicated, committed relationship. Okay. And then Queen of Wands is when they actually decided to choose themselves, choose their self respect, and literally just walk away from the stuck situation, finding that courage to walk away and go towards what do they truly want. Ace of Swords. And they're like, oh, and the Hierophant. This is the kind of person I want to be with. This person makes me feel like life is beautiful, because this is more like a breakthrough. Your entry into their life has basically made them cut through whatever it was in the past. Clarify the Wheel and the Nine of Wands. Two of Swords. Page of Wands. This connection definitely felt fated. This connection definitely felt fated. And look how this woman has this keyhole, on this robe. It kind of decides that there is a high possibility that this person was questioning, what I had, was that something that I wanted, or what I have today with you, pile number two, is that something that they had wanted all this while? Because honestly, the thought of commitment, or let's just say stability, or perhaps a relationship being something that's long term, that has never left their mind. Five of Wands to the Ten of Discs. Ace of Wands. Nine of Discs. Mm, what I'm getting here is that there are kind of two versions of you, the one that exists in the reality and the one that kind of exists in their head, the Nine of Cups energy. And there was always some sort of a conflict that exists between the two. I don't know why I'm getting this, because the moment I saw this Ace of Wands, this story sort of flipped. And I was just not convinced by this story whether, this was someone from the past, but I do see two people fighting for you or for them, but it looks like pile number two. There were two versions. One is that really exist in their head, and the other one is your reality, your real version. And with Nine of Wands coming in here with Wheel of Fortune, this is more like an enlightenment, wisdom coming into play, that how a fated connection truly looks like. A fated connection doesn't have to be conflicting. A fated connection is basically something that's much more stable, that gives you a bigger picture, that gives you a clearer picture of a forever, of a future. Because if we see like starting things with you, kind of Ace of Wands, of course, there could be a lot of attraction, there could be a lot of stuckness. But if you can see this, what do you call it? Komodo dragon, maybe? That dragon is kind of tied to this pole and the Ace of Wands. It doesn't look that healthy, though. It looks conflicting. It looks stuck. Well, the thing that I'm getting here is that it looks stuck. And maybe that's why the judging eyes, like what I thought and what you appear to be or what you are truly, are two completely different versions. Clarify this joy. Again, we have refresh, we have compassion, and we have karma. For a lot of you, this is more like, this is also a wheel of fortune. Oh no, this is basically a judgment. This connection is more about healing. Hold on, let's get some more. Readings today are very complicated. It's like I'm tapping into spiritual and psychological aspects again. This kind of looks like a relationship wound. Twin flames. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Shared feelings, mirrored emotions, your other half, reflection of your soul. Gift, date, letting you know, surprise, thinking of you. Children, responsibilities, childhood, immaturity, innocence. And then third party, love triangle, relationship, the other woman, secret hookup. And then we have clown, appearances, humiliation, feeling ashamed. We have self love. What is this twin flames here? Your reading is very complicated. And I'm still not convinced with these three cards. What is this about? We're gonna have a look at it later. Let me just get the full story. Solitude. And then we have a heartbreak. You felt like a wish fulfillment. You did. This person was very drawn to you when you guys met together because they just gone through a heartbreak. It's not a twin flame, it's more of a trauma bonding. Pile number 2. I'm sorry to break your myth if that is the case, because you don't. Okay, first of all, twin flames are very high vibrational energies, okay? And it's not about romance. It's not about romance. What most of the people here experience are basically trauma bonds. There is a person who is put in your path because you made a soul contract with that person that you will gonna come to each other. And if you're meeting that person after any event, the moment that you decided that this time I'm going to choose myself and I'm going to let universe know that I deserve more, and you're walking out of something, okay, you're walking out of something. It could be something that's very very stable job, stable. For a lot of you, when someone enters into your life right after a particular event sort of ends, or in the on the verge of ending, okay, That's when that person is a catalyst. Okay, because you're heartbroken, you're lonely, and then you attach yourself to that person. That person's job is to give you intensity, is to give you passion, because you're trauma bonded, so that to give you obsession, to give you a reflection of, oh, this is the high that I truly deserved in my life. All right. And that's when you meet someone who appear to be like a twin flame, but is actually not your twin flame, could be your catalyst. Okay. It's, it usually happens because your relationship beliefs have all to be shattered. And that's what this person feels, that when they met you after a one particular relationship in their mind, in their life that they were nurturing, kind of ended. You felt like a wish fulfillment, you felt like a gift, you felt like something that was destined. But that's not something that was more coming from a bad place. That's because this person was someone, either this person could be someone who was very much innocent when it comes to love, relationships, emotions, or I don't know, what is this children about? They could be having a children. Doesn't look like it. Privilege, intention, roots. For some of you, this is more like an inner child awakening, an inner child healing. We have disappointment, we have timing, and we have crisis, and then we have liberation. This is actually about healing the inner child. So their inner child kind of got activated because of whatever that was happening here. Clarify the privilege here. This is actually about a love situation in their inner child. This is the kind of belief that they kind of grow up with. So, for example, um, if someone has grown up watching a lot of Cinderella stories, they try to put their partner on a pedestal. Okay, they tend to put their partner on a pedestal. Wisdom, yeah, this is about the deep suited, whatever that you have seen growing up in terms of relationship, how it should be, what it's supposed to be, how it looks like, what kind of partner you would want. You would want someone to sweep you away, and you would want someone a certain stature, or you would want to feel a certain way. Perhaps it should be passionate, or perhaps it should be something that's much more normal. So there's like a lot of questions that just kept um coming into their mind, and you sort of started to checklist a lot of it. And they were not doing it consciously, they were doing it subconsciously. This was like, oh yeah, 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 check, 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 check. There is a version of you that got created, that was not coming from the wisdom, that was just coming from this Knight of Wands energy. That is the intention, the intent. Oh yeah, so at the time of crisis, if someone is coming here in my life, I get easily attached to that person. And then this person checks all the big boxes, because you're kind of wearing those rose colored glasses, and you can't see the real intention of the person. So the intention was basically just love. That's what this person was seeing, just love, nothing else. Could be your energies as well, pile number two. This is about their belief system, because wisdom is about uh, and because this card is kind of related to, it's basically a whale picture in the ocean, and whales are kind of wiser. Okay, but it looks like that wisdom, that belief system about emotions, about love, about relationship, that got developed in the childhood itself, based on whatever content that they have consumed, just like the thing I mentioned about Cinderella stories, or it could be something else. It could be how their parents have basically taught them that this is how a guy or a girl should be, or their ex partners, what they have shown to them. Maybe you kind of there is a high possibility a relationship in the childhood that kind of mirrors exactly you look like similar to their ex. That is also a possibility because we do have loud third party here. So let's see what's that third party. Resistance and then perfection. And then we have deception. How are these energies connecting to this energy? Why are you guys playing with me today? What is this third party about? What is this third party about? Resistance and then perfection. Oh. Oh, okay. So they wanted all of this thing, but they believe that there is a third person that's involved, perhaps with you, pile number two. And that is why this person has resisted themselves that until unless this person is not completely mine, I don't want to get into it. And that is because of perhaps you ghosting them, or perhaps them ghosting you. One of the persons is ghosting the other person, and one of the person was just idealizing the relationship. Now I get it. So it felt fated. It felt fated, but then it looked like. Now I'm coming back to these four cards. So it felt fated. This connection felt fated because of Wheel of Fortune. But Nine of Wands, this person was kind of being very, very guarded because they knew that in the past they got hurt with this Three of Swords coming in here. They got cheated on, they got hurt, and they were kind of just preparing themselves that I feel that there is something here because of the way that you were showing up. And that was by being distant, by being hot and cold, by not being consistent, okay? And this is why this person kind of felt that there are two people fighting for your attention. This is not their energy, this is basically your energy. They feel that they have to put up a fight with someone else to get your attention, okay? And which is why, despite having a lot of I would say attraction, a will, and determination to basically take this connection forward towards something that leads to a long term future, there was always a conflict because Five of Wands also shows competition. They feel that they were competing with someone, and which is why they always resisted. There was always a resistance that until unless the truth is revealed, or until unless pile number two chooses me perfectly, I'm not going to go forward. Decoding this reading was, well, a lot. So, which is why the previous relationship was something that was so much significant in this connection or in this reading. And I was just thinking, like, why are we checking like the previous relationship? So they nurtured a relationship. They perhaps was very much committed into this relationship, but nothing worked out because of cheating. And when they met you, everything felt very much fated, everything felt very much normal, everything felt like their wishes are fulfilled. But then but then they kind of resisted here because they felt that there is someone else in your life and they have to fight for your attention, and they were not willing to do that. And which is why there was this resistance, which is why there is this boundaries, which is why there was this not taking things forward despite feeling like taking things forward. Okay. Just let's just get one piece of advice for you. Pile number two. Advice. What does pile number two need to know? King of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Hierophant. If you're not into it, get out of it. This connection will gonna become very, very heavy for you going forward. Okay, you won't be able to complete. You won't be able to handle it. So it's better to just let it go at this point in time, because nines are a very single oriented energy. Queen of Cups is about self love, self focus, focus on yourself rather than literally taking action and approaching this person, because this connection is literally there is no direction. See, the horse is looking at the chariot. Where should we go? And the other horse is like, okay, I'm going to go anywhere I want to go. So this is like, I want to control the direction. The other person wants to go with the flow. There's a lot of conflicting energies. There's no single direction that both of you see. So if you're not into it, just get out of it. Okay? Because this connection is not healthy for you. Pile number 2. So this is what I have for you. Pile number 2. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye bye. Take care. Hi, pile number 3. So those of you resonated with restraint, this is going to be a reading. We're checking person on your mind, their deep dark feelings for you. Person on your mind, their deep dark feelings for you. Pile number 3. We have 2 of Cups, King of Cups. I got a very funny kind of a thing. They know that you're into them, okay? They know that you're in love with them, and they like act very surprised, very nonchalant, but very compassionate towards you, nice towards you. But in isolation, this person is like, oh, I can't help it. Pile 3 makes me feel all these feelings that I need to not show. Chariot. The Star. Can't show the Star. And then we have Page of Swords. Queen of Wands at the bottom. This person is really into you. It's like to the point that they bite their nails. It's not coming across as a very sweet energy, by the way, pile number 3. If you're just sitting there and smiling, oh, this person is into me. Hold your horses. Let the verdict come in. The Fool. 5 of Discs. Told you. 5 of Wands. The Wheel. And we have 4 of Swords. Magician. Ace of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. This person is an emotional manipulator. You'll be like, what? You just said that this person is in love with me. They are. What's the point? What would you do about that? If this person is not showing you in 3D or not expressing their feelings, because the restraint card here shows that they don't, right? If that is the case, and if this person is like not coming across, expressing how they feel, not making plans, not giving any direction to this relationship, what's the point of those feelings? To some extent, this person is very, very attracted to you. Okay, like I said, they kind of bite their nails thinking about you. And then when you're not there, so there are two things that kind of is I'm seeing. Deep down inside, deep dark inside, this person is obsessed with you. Let me just use the word obsession. Yes. They look at you, they feel all those emotions, they just don't know how to process them. But they somehow do. They do. They go back. Let's just say, okay, take it from the top. Let's just say you and them met. While they were meeting you, okay, so while they were meeting you, they will gonna act nice, they will gonna acknowledge your feelings, but they will never gonna express their feelings. They will be happy, they'll be smiling when you are expressing your feelings, when you are, hey, I'm in love with you is written all over your place. This person just takes it, smiles, and acknowledges the fact that I am crazy about pile number three, but I know that I'll bet that pile number three is also crazy about me, so that's good. So I don't have to express anything here. Okay, this person goes back, keeps on thinking about you in loop, misses you, longs for you, and then they try to disconnect. There is a disconnect coming in here, that they make me feel all these feelings are just not good for me. I don't have to do anything because pile 3 is anyway very much into me, so what's the point of me putting in any effort? I can simply just let go of the burden, I can simply just let go of the feelings. So what usually happens that when this person meets you and when they go back to their place, or when they're lonely, when they're not with you, they try to process their emotions and they disconnect it. You see the cup, and then there is a snake here. Okay, and then of course there is this sword here, so they start applying logic to those emotions and they try to change the entire emotion, and then they become completely emotion free. Okay, because they don't want to take the responsibility of the emotions, because somewhere down the line they feel that if they do, they'll have to give direction, and they are in no mood to give direction to this relationship. Okay, somewhere down the line this also comes from the fact that they themselves are directionless. They don't know where to go in life, they don't have that motivation or drive. If you talk about their because this looks like emotional manipulation. Okay, it's not controlling, this looks like emotional manipulation. And here they are coming from the lack perspective, that I don't have to do it, I don't want to do it, this is completely off limits. With the star and five of wands coming in here, this is like they take the emotions from you. Okay, they feel good about it, they heal themselves, so that they can perhaps feel. I'm going to check this five of swords coming in here, but this is more like a cycle. They, because they are someone who's very, very directionless in their own life. So when they meet you, they take emotions from you, they heal themselves, all right, and then they put it into different directions. There could be some motivation happening into some other things, into some other areas of their life. Clarify the Page of Swords, or let's just clarify the entire cards first. Two of Cups to the Queen of Wands. The Empress, this person is, I'm telling you, this person is very much obsessed with you. But King of Swords acts very detached, very detached. If that is the case, you're dealing with an emotional manipulator. Don't go smiling, don't be fooled by what these cards are saying, that, oh my God, this person is obsessed with me, but they are controlling. I'm going to make them not control, but this person is not controlling in a healthy way. It's not coming from the place of fear, it's coming from the place of meh, I don't want to do it. The devil. I knew it. You're not dealing with a healthy person. I'm warning you here. If you're romanticizing it, that's on you, pile number two. If you're romanticizing it, that's on you. You're not dealing with a healthy person. This is not a healthy love. Clarify the chariot. High priestess. There is lack of direction. There is lack of everything. There is lack of willpower. This is what their deep dark feelings are. This is who they are at the core, at the subconscious level. This is how they are wired. You will gonna be the adult in a relationship. Six of Swords. And then we have Queen of Pentacles. So, like I said, you will gonna be the adult in the relationship with the moon, the world soul. You would be the one to taking responsibility emotionally, psychologically, and with Pentacles energies coming in here, you would be the one also putting in the money later in this relationship. So it is all about you. It's not about this person. You will be in a relationship with the with someone who's just there. Look at this moon doing the multitasking here. The Magician, Five of Swords. They don't know. They don't know. Apart from giving you passion, intensity, they can't offer you anything else. File number three. Now it is up to you. What do you want? You want an equal partner, or you're just happy with passion and intensity? Because this is up to you to decide. Okay, I feel a lot of passion towards pile 3. Of course, I don't have to express my emotions because pile 3 is happy with whatever I give to pile 3. Clarify the restraint. We have explore. We have arrogance. This person is just not who they are. And I can see why you can perhaps get very much bonded to such kind of personalities, because even they are into you in the energies, you kind of feel it. And because they are so much restrained, and because you're so much into them, whatever little affection that you get from them, you get addicted. It's more like a dopamine. This is emotional manipulation, by the way. This is like a narcissism at play, wherein you're only taking. Now, I can be very compassionate as a reader, and I would say that this person internally just lacks direction. But then, what are you doing about it? Are you healing yourself, or you're just going around dumping traumas on other person? Call, expressing, conversation, unblocking, hearing your voice. Risk, partner to partner, unsafe decisions, not thinking. Appreciation, letting you know, enjoying you, good vibes, expressing love. And then clown, appearances, humiliation, feeling ashamed. And then we have divine feminine, leader, strong intuition, empathic heart, healer to others. This is basically your energy because you're the one who's actually nurturing. And it looks like that this person is now thinking that they are in the process of losing you. And now that when they are and as and when, because the wheel coming in here, it kind of represents like as and when they feel that they can now lose you. Pile number 3, this person just comes back, says all the right things, does all the right things, and just shows you that, hey, you know what, you are the only one for me, etc., etc. In reality, are they willing to take responsibility of their action? No. It's all about the vibe for them, it's all about the chill times. And if it's also about the vibe and chill times for you, pile number three, then uh, just be very much aware of how much you express to this person. King of Wands, Knight of Wands, Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles, Justice. If you get out of this connection, there is someone better aligned for you. Because this person appear to be King of Wands is actually a Knight of Wands, okay? And you will gonna continue to figure out, like, is this person for me? Is this person not for me? Are they really the one? Are they not the one? You're gonna continue to find out. And as and when you're gonna have this breakthrough, you're gonna realize, oh my God, it's too late. It's too late. While in reality, this is not your person. There is another person who's aligned for you by the universe. King of Pentacles to the Justice. Because Queen of Pentacles, this person sees you as Queen of Wands, want you to be Queen of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles will only see you as Queen of Pentacles, who will be committed to you, who will be responsible to you, who will be the provider, and who will be actually energetically aligned to you. And we have Six of Pentacles. So depends on, we have fame, we have fortitude. So Queen of Swords kind of represents what is your truth. And if you see this, the sword has a blood on it. That means that you have to cut this person out of your life. Have the strength. If there is no equal give and take, if there's nothing, have the strength to walk away, release this person. Okay? File number three. So this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye bye. Take care.